A little introduction as to what we do as natural winemakers. We're out in the vineyard, we pick the grapes, we bring them in here in a 4x4 picking bin that's yay high. We foot stomp everything that comes in here, red wine wise. White wine is a different process, we can talk about that separately. We foot stomp our red grapes. They're in this temperature controlled because in Paso Robles we get temperatures of up to 115 degrees. I would love to be buried in the ground completely and not use temperature control. Not possible. Not possible economically, I should say. So we foot stomp the grapes. It takes somewhere between 48 hours and 4 to 5 days for the grapes to actually start fermenting. Fermentation means the native yeasts, we do not add yeast, take hold of the sugars that are in those grapes and start converting them to alcohol. That process does happen naturally, even though a great many people seem to think it doesn't. After fermentation, we take the grapes, we put them into the press, they get pressed off, they go into stainless steel for a few days, continue to ferment, then they go into these barrels. You can see fermentation taking place right here. After they go into the barrels, there's usually residual in the bottom of tanks or barrels at some point. We collect that residual, and these are called carboys. This is a particular one, it's a white wine residual. You can see it's very dense. This is the spent yeast and any other enzymes and activities that go on to let a wine make itself. If a wine decides it's not going to complete the process, say in 4 or 5 months from now, we will have this, our own addition, to put back into the wine, and then we'll aerate it, and that'll get it started, typically. I'm doing this in a very simple synopsis, but the point being, there are ways to make wine naturally, utilizing your own product without going to the store and buying it off the shelf.